The Dallas Cowboys entered the season as world champions and sought to become the first team to reach the Super Bowl 5 times. They are the Notre Dame of professional football, a national team whose popularity extends from coast to coast. No matter where the Cowboys travel, there are always friends to greet them. Their players are heroes to the young, and their success and style has gained them a following across the United States. Cowboy goals are lofty: win the National Football Conference title and then the Super Bowl. This is usually attainable, for as their fans well know, the sum total of their stars make up a galaxy. Their record is envied, and their innovations copied down to the last glamorous detail. They appear on television so often that their faces are as familiar to the public as presidents and movie stars. They are the Dallas Cowboys, America's team.
Front that Pat Hayden sees right now, and Capoletti will have good yardage. He fumbles. Dallas has it. Charlie Waters picked up the fumble by John Capoletti, and he's gone.
And that's the one thing that the Rams haven't done on offense much this year. Bryant hadn't fumbled at all, and Capoletti's pretty sure-handed.
Gets it for the Rams, and on first down they go with 3 wide receivers and go deep for run. Jesse picked off by Randy Hughes at midfield. They had 3 wide receivers in the game, the Rams did, and Dallas guessed with them correctly because they had an extra defensive back in the game.
And Pat Hayden had a lot of pressure put on him. Watch Larry Cole, number 63, and Hughes was in. It looked like the last-minute change into the nickel defense by Dallas paid off.
11 and a half minutes left to play in the third quarter. Hayden drops. He has time. Waters down the far sideline. Charlie Waters cuts back. Dallas has it at the Ram 10. Cullen Bryant made the tackle. Turnovers.
And again, Charlie Waters, all he does is key the tight end. Nelson never had a chance for it.
Staubach will operate this time from the 4.5 and give to Dorsett again. And Tony Dorsett scores.
There's some leg action you won't see very often. He runs in drive gear most of the time, and once in a while goes zip, and it's over.
4th and a foot.
I got 2 already.
Joe Danton and Cullen Bryant.
Wow.
I don't know.
I don't think Bryant made an inch.
Larry Bethea is jumping up and down saying he didn't make it. Ray Malavasi is motioning, of course, in the other direction.
Remember against Atlanta when the team gambled and couldn't get the first down?
Yes.
Sometimes a foot is about 10 miles.
And Ben Drive, the referee, will bring him back again. The chains, I mean.
I thought somebody made penetration on the Rams side of the line of scrimmage.
Didn't get it.
Here it is. There's nothing fancy about 4th and a foot.
Larry Bethea made the key play. The Cowboys' #1 draft choice is worth it right now. If Harris comes up on the line of scrimmage, takes the blitz, doesn't come. Randy White puts the heat on. Charlie Waters has the interception, and again Charlie Waters down the far sideline. Waters' 2nd interception of the game. What a contest he has had.
Remember last year he had 3 against the Chicago Bears in the playoff. And this time it looks like Nelson is open.
2nd down and goal, Dallas. They lost 2 on it last play as Dorsett takes the fake. Laidlaw takes the ball in for a Dallas touchdown.
Laidlaw has now scored 7 touchdowns in his last 6 starts.
4 out of the last 5 years, the Rams have been in the NFC title game. They have never made it to the Super Bowl. They hired George Allen to take them there. That didn't work. Ray Malavasi got him this far.
Now Dorsett, after being faked to, cuts at Dreyer. And here's the second man, the first man out on that side.
Ferragamo gets to Colin Bryant, and he fumbles, and Dallas has the ball back. Harvey Martin fell on the ball.
And Harvey Martin made the tackle from behind and just literally blew the ball out of Bryant's grasp.
Was that Cullen Bryant's first fumble?
In 300 and some odd carries. Probably 315. Watch this. Left part of screen. 79. Forces it, catches it, and holds it up.
Staubach will throw, and he has Billy Joe through 3, and it's 20-0.
Touchdown number 10 for 89.
And the blue shirts and all. He has a good arm. Henderson. I don't believe anybody's going to catch him.
If he dunks it over the goalpost, it should signify something. There he's going for it.
There he goes. 68-yard return with the interception of a Ferragamo pass by Thomas Hollywood Henderson. He backed up his statements, didn't he?
Boy, he made a run on that ball and had it from the moment it's released. Ferragamo going to that flat. Boy, he didn't even look up to see if the LB was out there. As we said before, this young man has about as much natural ability as any football player you'll ever see. He talks it and he does it. Watch this move. Little jump shot right off the glass.
Oh, a little finger wave there. A lot of folks here. Pittsburgh Steeler hats as Cliff Harris picks off the second interception of the day. The pass from Vince Ferragamo, and that should just about do it. It was intended for Ron Smith.
Remember when Clint Murchison, the owner of the Cowboys, gave Tom Landry a 10-year contract in 1964, and everybody said, that's the craziest thing we ever heard of.
It really wasn't.
Sure wasn't. 2 years later, they were in the championship game against Green Bay.
I think he can renew if he wants to.
He'll probably tell the Dallas people when he's had enough, huh?
I'd imagine that would be just the way it is. 31 seconds left to play, that's all. We would like, really, while we have the clock running now, to say thank you, sincerely, both Tom and I, to all the people around the National Football League, the publicity men, the coaches, the assistants, who've been so helpful to us throughout this great year, and it's really been a great year, Thomas.
Well, it sure has. Tom Mack, that last shot you had of the great Ram guard, played in his 186th consecutive game today.
There goes Mr. Landry. He wasn't the coach of the year, but my goodness, what a job he did. It's tough to repeat, and Dallas wins 28-zip.
Perry to the set. Now to the plate. Cruz is swinging a high fly down the left field line. It is hooking deep in the corner. Way back. That ball is history. A walk-off grand slam for Nelson Cruz. The ballpark is exploding. Cruz fires his helmet. Arrives at home plate. The Rangers are there waiting. They have beaten the Tigers 7-3.
Line drive into the corner, fair. 1 run scores, that's Andrews. Hamilton digging around. This game is tied on a double by Michael Young. Up the middle. Here comes Young. Jackson kicks it in center, and the Rangers have their first lead of Game 6. Into center field, a base hit. Beltre scores. Here comes Napoli. It's cut off. Base hit. Cruz scores. The left fielder, Delman Young, boots it. Throw to the plate too late. Both runners advance. It's 7-2. Into right field, slicing down the line, fair. The ball stays in play. 2 runs will score. And Hamilton had to put the brakes on around third. It's 9-2 in the 3rd inning. That is a ball into left, well hit. Back is Hamilton to end the inning. What a catch. See the give in the fence with him pressing back against that. That is hit hard and deep. It will be a sac fly to the track. Tagging and scoring is Kinsler, and it's 10-4 in the 5th. Left side, base hit. Here comes Beltre. The throw by Young, not in time. They don't just slug. Base hit, and it's 12-4 as Kinsler knocks in his 3rd of the night. Doesn't embarrass anybody through the media or in that locker room. Here's one to center, and Washington's guy goes deep. Is this going to go? At the wall. He has got another. Unbelievable Nelson Cruz. Number 6. They're all tough to pitch around because you work your way into a bigger inning. Big pickup by Detroit. Another bat gets away, and this one is on the infield in foul ground, 1 out. In the air to center, back at the track, at the wall. 2 out. In the air, shallow right. The Texas Rangers win the pennant. 2nd consecutive year. Here's what we need out of you here tonight. Derek Holland, Tim, has made starts this postseason. Rangers have won the games. He has not been able to pitch deep into the ball games, and he wants to make sure, and you can almost read lips there saying, don't miss over the plate. Be aggressive, have fun, but if you're going to miss in and make these hitters a little more uncomfortable. And a 2-2. 2 out. That's down into the corner. And Elvis will run. digging for third. Elvis to the plate. Rangers strike first in Game 4.
That looked like another changeup hanging right in the middle of the plate. Yep, a changeup, and Hamilton strikes first. Andrus all the way from first.
And then after the double, Wash was, I'm sure, doing his thing.
Doing the wash.
It was alive.
Yeah.
On the inside corner. Strikeout number 2 for Derek Holland. Two out. Little cue shot back to Holland. Gets for Carl. And he's been good through 3. Now he's got a little smile on his face in this beautiful ballpark in Arlington, Texas. If not for the second deck of this stadium, which just got in the way, still be rolling somewhere. Moreland for out number 2. And Pujols is 0 for 2.
Torrey thought it was over the line that Culpa, when talking with a pool reporter last night, was asked about being from St. Louis.
Here's a double play. And Holland erases that leadoff hit right away. Big strikeout. Another big hook from Derek Holland.
La Russa telling us that if Boggs hits the spot, he's as good as anyone he has. His spot now is going to be down for the double play ball.
That is tomahawked way out of here to left. And it's 4-0 Texas in the 6th. Got him looking. Well, they will get there for John Jay, and you may see a change in the lineup with his struggles at the plate. That's where Napoli wanted it. 95 miles per hour, 2 out. The highest he's reached on the gun is 96. And the last 2 have been 95 as he works in the 8th with 2 out, nobody on. Now working fast. Why not? In control. And leading 4-0 in Game 4. Beltre down on a knee, 1 out. In a 4-run game, that's going to be it. A A 116 pitch night. No call yet. Game over. Rangers win it 4-0.
Runs during the season.
One of the fun guys to watch during batting practice with shots like that. Wow, 2-1. Breaking ball is hammered deep into left, and game 5 is tied. Center field. This ball is down and off the wall. 1 run scores. Young. Here's Cruz. And it's 4-2 Texas in the 8th.
Or if they're going to tie, do it with your best pitch. And his best pitch is a fastball.
Struck him out, throw down, 2 out.
Holiday elects to stay there.
This one gets away. Napoli has to finish it. He's done it all tonight, and the Rangers win game 5. A final of 4-2. And they lead this World Series 3 games to 2.
On this 1-0 from Javier, Seager hits a high fly ball, deep right field, a bomb in the first. Right away, a statement. Right away, shock value. I talked about, can the Rangers get on top of the fastball? They haven't all series. Watch where this pitch is. It is at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, when you think about where that pitch is and that location of the strike zone, he crushes it. He has been popping them up. Statement 1 goes to the Rangers. Corey Seager, here's his payoff. Garcia gets up on it, drives it to left, back it goes, off the wall. Carter read it well. Here he comes. 2-0 Texas in the first. Adolis Garcia's tear continues. Here comes the 2-2. Garber lifts it to center field. McCormick a step back at first. Now comes on, and that ball's going to fall. In center field, it falls, and Garcia's headed home. The throw is not in time. It's 3-0 Rangers. Garcia starts the 3rd and drives one the other way. Down the line, if it's fair, he's got another. He does! Adolis Garcia owning October. Playing the
and it's 4-1 Texas.
This might be one of the best at-bats of his career. 2 fastballs painted away for strikes. He took a couple, and then the same fastball away. That's a very good pitch that he just hit like a left-hander, hooking it down the line.
Chance here in the 4th. Carter pulls one down the line. That is fair. The kid comes through. Young's in to score. So is Simeon. 2-run double for 21-year-old Evan Carter. His 2-0 is over the plate and grounded through the left side. A base hit. Seager's in. Here comes Carter. He'll score without a throw. Adolis Garcia is 3 for 3 and is knocked in 4. It's 8-2 Texas. On a 3-1, Lowe swings and it's a high liner, deep right field. Tucker back at the line, gone. Lowe strokes a home run just out of the reach of Tucker. Double digits in Game 7 for Texas.
Well, like I said, if they can get him going, wow, does their lineup get long? He hit a hanging breaking ball just through the webbing.
Quite impressive. Tom, take it away.
Here's the fly ball. Hold on 1 second. Back goes Brantley to the wall, and Adolis Garcia has hit another home run. Impossible. His 5th in the last 4 games. He owns Houston. John, gets your MVP ballot ready.
Already penciled in.
Grounded to second. 2 years removed from losing 100. The Rangers have won the pennant. And they will play in the World Series for the first time since 2011. Their first real chance to make a new World Series memory after the heartbreak of that 2011 season. And plenty of heartbreak along this path that they've been able to overcome, that they've responded to. And they're the champions of the American League, toppling the Houston Astros. Home of the pennant. And the bottom falls out again. 1, 2, 3, first inning for Nathan Eovaldi. Last 2 games of the championship series. Carter to left center field. That's going to split the gap and hit off the wall. Seager read it well. He heads for the plate, and it's Evan Carter, 21 years old, starting the scoring in the World Series. Allen to Garcia with a 3-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit left field. Carter can fly. He heads home. It's 2-0 Texas.
I would say he was locked in, very controlled, short to the ball. We've seen him get really big with his swings. There's a breaking ball right down the middle.
See what he goes to on 3-2. It is back to a fastball and like a house by the side of the road. Walker takes strike 3. Wow. What happens? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Third consecutive K for Eovaldi. Home with another 0-2. Strikes out the side. The powerful Walker, and it's swung on a miss. He finished him off with a splitter. Tries again. And walks him to tie the game. Here's a 2-2, and there is strike 3 on a generous outside corner from DJ Rayburn. See if he gets one to let it fly on 3-2. Fires it into the glove for strike 3. 8th K for Eovaldi. 1 gone in the 5th. And gave Arizona the lead with a leadoff home run last inning. It's a big bouncer right side. This won't be an easy play. Lowe recovering. Dunning just in time. Race to the bag, and Dunning and Lowe make it happen. Is 0-2 to Walker. Is swung on and missed. And Walker struck out for the 3rd time tonight. Another 2-2 from Gray. Got a chase from Pham. 2 gone. There he goes. Here it comes. Thomas down on strikes. Longoria's down on 3 pitches. John Gray, last 4 outs have all been strikeouts. Hooks this one on a line to right field. Garcia's back, a leap and a catch. Rangers fans 12 years after Game 6 are saying that looks a little more like it. Going back, making the play. Fasten those seatbelts to the bottom of the ninth. Could tie it with one swing. High drive! It's tied! This is a guy who's been punishing mistakes lately. Got this fastball by him. 2 gone in the top of the 10th. Another 1-2 pitch. And a strikeout on that slider. Dallas Garcia sends one the other way. That sends Carroll back. He's at the wall. And the legend grows. Dallas Garcia wins Game 1. "12 years to the day that Game 6 became synonymous with heartbreak. Game 1 becomes synonymous with Adolis Garcia. The Rangers tie it in the 9th on a Seager home run. They win it in the 11th. And Longoria yanks the line drive to left field that Carter comes on to get. Evan Carter takes a hit away from Longoria. Another 2-2 pitch. Walker's down on strikes. The payoff. Got out of it again with a fastball to the corner. 1-2 pitch. In there for strike 3. Bouncing ball up the middle. Seager's there. His throw is in time. And Houdini's gotten out of another. Eovaldi deals. And gets a chase on another splitter. It's a 1-2 pitch for Domo. Takes strike 3. Nathan Eovaldi with the hardest fought 6 scoreless innings you'll see. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field. Of course it's Corey Seager. It is always Seager. Breaks up the no-hitter to start the 7th. On an 0-1. Grounds one through. Texas takes the lead. Seager's in to score. Carter stopped at 3rd. And after 6 innings without a hit, 3 in a row here in the 7th. It's 2-1 pitch. Walker lines it to center field. Tavares is there. Here's the payoff. Phams down on strikes. Pavin Smith takes strike 3. Backdoor breaking ball from Josh Spores. Have the offense show up. This is going to be the clincher. Hot shot into center field. 3 consecutive hits in the 9th. The ball gets by. It's all the way to the track. It goes all the way to the wall and 2-run score. Heim to 3rd. It's 3-0 Texas.
And then right there, he took his eyes just off of it, thought he had it in the glove, and he just misses.
Under at 3rd, 2 out. Here's an 0-1 to Simeon. In the air to left center field. Gurriel's back. It is gone! Texas on the verge! It's a 4 spot. It would be a fitting final touch to this run for the Rangers. Marcus Simmons found it just in time.
He sure did. And he's hit 2 big home runs. And that's now the 13th 3-run inning.
Everybody standing here for the most part. And the pitch, call strike 3. Curve at the bottom of the zone. And there's 1 out in the 9th as Perdomo goes down looking, just as the pinch hitter, Pavin Smith, did to end the 8th. 5 runs, 9 hits for the Rangers. No runs, 5 hits for Arizona, bottom of the 9th. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a high pop up behind the plate. Jonah Heim toward the backstop. He has a play. He's got it. There are 2 outs. 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th. Those Ranger fans scattered through the crowd, groaning a little bit. There's a good contingent behind the Rangers dugout, and the more out in the bleachers. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spores kicks and fires. He struck him out looking. It's over. It's over. The Rangers have won the World Series. Ranger fans, you're not dreaming. The Rangers are the World Series champions. After 52 years in Texas, 63 years of the franchise. The wait is over. And the celebration has begun.
Straight up 8 o'clock in the Mountain Standard Time Zone, 11 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 o'clock back home in Texas. Josh Sborz wraps it up, and the Rangers are your World Series champions. Can you believe it? Wow.
May the ghosts of 2011 be forever erased.
Hello World Series for the Texas Rangers, champions in 2023. And a guy that is about to join Mr. October himself as the only 2-time World Series MVP position players ever. Corey Seager reacts to the last out. Marcus Semien, the other of the high-priced free agents, the guys that they brought in to bring them back to this place. And in 2 short years, they've delivered. In 1 short year, he's delivered. Bruce Bochy has his 4th World Series ring.
So amazing. Beat up before the postseason started, and then Eovaldi now 5 wins in the postseason. What a moment, and what a year for the Texas Rangers.
And Adolis Garcia, who had so many incredible moments that when you watch the reel of this postseason run, you'll hear his name over and over. You'll see his smile and his swing over and over. And the surprise star of the bullpen, Josh Sborz. Josh Sborz on the mound for the last out of the Texas Rangers' first World Series win.
And the thing that he said last night, and Ray Rhodes said all the time, you have to be physical with Michael Irvin.
Bonio hits the field goal. Deion Sanders is in the game. Now he's lined up in the slot position to the right. Now he's coming on a reverse. Sanders gets away from one man. He's got some room now. Sanders, touchdown. From 21 yards away.
That's his first touchdown of the year. You're going to see him here. Again, he comes in here, they start in motion. Now they fake the ball to Emmitt Smith. Dion starts on the reverse. Then he stops the reverse, and he reverses back the other way on his own.
Johnston with Kevin, Emmitt Smith, and Emmitt Smith. Touchdown, Dallas.
Now the Cowboys are looking like the Cowboys.
In any case, the Cowboys with Novacek holding and Boniol kicking the try field goal. Boniol gets it. He's 2 for 2 today and 27 in a row. This is Chris Boniol from 51 yards now with Novacek holding. That's going to get there. And it's good. Three wide receivers for the Eagles. Cunningham back to throw it. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
He was out of bounds. He tried to lateral it after he was out of bounds.
But the Cowboys do get the ball.
Something's broken out over there. One thing about Deion, when he does get the ball, you know, whether you like him or you kind of like him or you don't like him, he does cause excitement.
He does do that. Here's the interception.
Even if he's inbounds or out of bounds, he's covering Calvin Williams there. Gets a good jump. That's that out that I was talking about, that he'll jump, and he jumped it then, made the move, goes out of bounds, and says, now maybe I'll lateral it. Eric Williams will take whoever they leave in there.
Touchdown, Michael Irvin.
That's his first catch of the day, too.
Yep.
You are the Super Bowl champions. You're the champions of the world. When you get that close, you got to get it done. But the Green Bay Packers are thinking the same thing.
Again, Wade Wilson kneels. That should do it. 30-11. Third time these two teams have played. The Cowboys won 2 and the Eagles won 1. Bring on the Cheeseheads. Well, they might be wishing for a little more than what Green Bay has been in the past when they came to Texas Stadium. They're a better team now.
The Cheeseheads, we saw them 2 weeks ago. We watched them on television yesterday, and I think the Cheeseheads are ready to come to Dallas.
Quarter, Packers leading 3-0. Aikman. Michael Irvin. From 6 yards away. It was split wide to the right, and Deion Sanders is covering him. Leon Lett intercepts the screen pass from Favre. Leon Lett, all 6'6" of him in Favre's pass. On second down, Aikman looking. All kinds of time. Touchdown to Michael Irvin. His second from Aikman. Boniol. 29 in a row, including the regular season successes. And we have a tie. 17-17. Emmitt Smith touchdown. They knocked him backwards, but he got in. And the Cowboys recapture the lead. Emmitt wants that ball. Aikman to Emmitt. Smith touchdown. Emmitt Smith's second of the day. Another of those time-consuming drives, and Dallas has the lead again. Favre rolls right. Picked off, intercepted. That's Larry Brown. They went to the well
once too often.
Watkins was the man in motion. This is Emmitt Smith. And Emmitt headed for the end zone. Touchdown. 16-yard touchdown run by Emmitt Smith. Still 9.5 minutes left to play. A lot of time for Brett Favre.
I'll tell you, winning is a great deodorant, and it's all been a race today.
Dallas Cowboys, the NFC champions. And they go to the Super Bowl to play the Pittsburgh Steelers, to whom we congratulate.
It's high enough, it's long enough, it is good. Darrell Johnston, the blocking back, fake to Smith. Wide open, Novacek, touchdown, Dallas. And it is good. 4 wide with a back joining O'Donnell. Blitz. O'Donnell over the middle. Intercepted wide open is Larry Brown. No one near him, and Brown takes it inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Steelers do a wonderful job. They pick up the blitz perfectly. Everybody is stopped. Neil O'Donnell has time and watch what he does.
This is Neil O'Donnell's fault.
Larry Brown really does not even cover anybody. He just stands there. Larry Brown is on the outside. Watch the receiver come down. He's wide open. Neil O'Donnell stands in there. Look at it. Larry Brown lets him go. And Neil O'Donnell panics in the pocket, thinks he's going to get hit, and that's one of the reasons why the ball gets away from him.
Look at the time he has to throw the ball. He had, are you talking about the offensive line just did a magnificent job of picking up the blitz, and then O'Donnell throws the ball away. First and goal. Emmitt Smith. Second effort. Is he in? No signal yet. They're marking now. Touchdown, Dallas. Emmitt Smith, 117th career touchdown, 100 in the regular season, and 17 now postseason play. All right, here comes Emmitt Smith. Now, this is all power. You're 2 yards out. You've got that big offensive line. Emmitt is stopped here. His continuous effort. Look at, he is turned back by Carnell Lake. And then he moves in here. He's down. That is not a touchdown. I'll tell you right now, the ball doesn't go over the goal line until after, and the whistle should have been blown. What do you go for here? Not a chance. The Cowboys take over on downs. You know, Phil, you made one of the great points just a moment ago. If you're going to run that guy up in there, you better have a lead blocker that can block somebody. When you have only one guy in the backfield and you're going to run the football, they know that he is the only guy that can get the football. 4 linemen and 7 defensive backs. Blitz on. O'Donnell. Intercepted, and Larry Brown has a shot at a touchdown. Brown knocked out of bounds by John L. Williams. And Brown again, not even near the play. The ball thrown right to him. But what happened is they blitzed again. The Dallas Cowboys. The Steelers pick it up, and Larry Brown just stands there. Watch this coming at you. You're going to see the blitz. The Cowboys pick it up. Neil O'Donnell throws it quick outside. The receiver does not adjust the route. Larry Brown with 2 interceptions. He just stood there, both of them thrown right at him. Touchdown. Larry Brown interceptions have led to 2 Emmitt Smith touchdown blasts.
watch them here push the Steelers off the line of scrimmage, and then Darryl Johnson does a good job of kicking it out. Emmitt Smith gets to the half-yard line, pushes his way into the end zone.
Dallas will take it at the 40. If you can, if you would like to, and he said, strictly professional. They're setting up Barry.
Uh-oh, Barry, be alert.
You've got to get somebody to hold him so that he's distracted.
Oh, he sees it going on. Well, very answer when you're around the Cowboys. A lot of the players are big fans of his.
There's the other. Last play. O'Donnell heaves it as far as he can. And the Cowboys come down with the interception. And it is Brock Marion. Final score. Dallas 27. Pittsburgh 17.
For Oklahoma City, it's the second elimination game they've faced as Nowitzki knocks down his first.
But that's the pace that the Thunder are going to have to play with offensively. You get better looks when you push the basketball.
Jason Terry wide open for three. Nowitzki turns, leans, flips it up. Marion on the follow. He has 8 rebounds already. He played 31 minutes in game 4. Kidd lays it in. So crafty. Stojakovic wide open. Hits a 3. Dallas back on top. Nowitzki for the lead. Westbrook again high for the rebound. Gets knocked down. And they'll reset. Nowitzki again for the lead. Bang! An offensive rebound. Nowitzki misses the first 3. Westbrook gets knocked down by Chandler, keeps the ball alive, and it sets up Nowitzki to give them their first lead of the 4th quarter. Shot way off the mark. Collison, another offensive rebound, throws it up. Shot clock winding down. Marion comes away with it. Marion in for the dunk, and he throws it down, and a foul. Collison had to throw the ball up. The shot clock was winding down. And Marion knocks down the free throw. It's a 4-point game. They throw it to Durant. A long 3. Off the rim. Won't go. Cook tries to save it. He does. Back up to Durant. Harden sets. Puts up the 3. That misses. Marion the rebound. Marion comes away. And the Dallas Mavericks are going back to the NBA Finals. Nowitzki, 4 Heat players around him. Terry's wide open and gets it to go. Terry now 3 of 9 from the field. Kidd throws it ahead to Terry, and Terry layup. So a couple of quick buckets as Eric Spoelstra calling a quick timeout.
And give him some opportunities to penetrate.
I work on his ability to finish.
Shot clock at 8. Nowitzki against Bosch, spinning. Marion the drive, flips it up, banks it in. Difficult shot from Marion, and it's a 7-point game. Nowitzki back up to Kidd, wide open for 3. Knocks it down. Jason Kidd, a clutch shot, and it's a 6-point game. Back out to Kidd. Terry the drive, Terry the pull-up, it's good! And a 4-point game, timeout Miami. It looked like Miami had blown the game open, and the Mavericks fighting back. Nowitzki hooks it up. Puts it in. 2-point game with 2:43 remaining. 3 to shoot. James, another 3. Won't go. Haslam the offensive rebound. Tried to save it. Ball still loose. Picked up by Terry. A minute remaining. Here goes Marion. Back to Nowitzki. Lefty layup. Banks it in, and the game is tied. What a comeback from the Mavericks. Timeout Miami. A 17-2 run. And this crowd is stunned.
And Miami's gotten very poor shots down the stretch tonight.
Terry to Nowitzki, puts up the 3, puts it in! Dallas goes up by 3 with 26.7 remaining. A 20-2 run. One of the most incredible comebacks in NBA Finals history. Chalmers on Kidd. Terry, Nowitzki, Chandler, and Marion out there for Dallas.
They put Bosh on Nowitzki in this possession.
7 to shoot. Nowitzki drives with it underneath lefty layup, banks it in with 3.6 remaining. Miami out of timeouts, trailing by 2. James back to Wade. Wade puts it up for the win. Off the mark, and Dallas has tied the finals with one of the most incredible comebacks in NBA Finals history. Dirk Nowitzki, the last 9 points for the Mavericks, and this building has gone quiet. The Mavericks do it again.
Close to where Marion is right now. Barea the drive, flips it up, banks it in. Oh, difficult shot from J.J. Barea.
And you're Rick Carlisle, you're probably thinking right now, what else do I have to do? Because I'm sure he's preached the message to them that if they continue to rebound like that, they're going home.
Chandler on a nice setup from Jason Terry.
And if your game is on the floor, you better block out.
Terry has to put it up, and he puts it in. Shot clock was at 1. He just flipped it up at the rim.
Anybody ever tell you were pretty funny?
No, not at all. Particularly my mom.
He's going to say all these nice things as he winds down his broadcasting career. Terry. Stevenson, that's a 3. Stevenson has shot very well from downtown in the series. Hasn't played huge minutes as we send it over to Doris Burke.
Mike, we've confirmed that Dirk Nowitzki is playing tonight's basketball game with a fever perhaps as high as 101 or 102 degrees. He had it this morning as soon as he woke up. Now, he was fine to start the basketball game, but as that half wore on, he started to show the signs of somebody who is a bit under the weather. I tried to just ask him how he's feeling. He kind of shook me off, but as the half wore on, he got a bit more and more peaked, kept that towel over his head, and his numbers reflect that down the stretch of that half. Just 1 for 7, Mike.
They're doing some kind of TV reality show with his mom and his sisters. He's got a twin sister. Chandler feeds Marion. Sean Marion the finish right on cue. Barea slices through the defense, and he puts it in. Wild shot by Barea.
JJ on the other end, finding his groove. Spectacular move, little hang time, and then the English kisses it off the glass.
That being said, rebounding an air ball is very difficult.
Meanwhile, Wade, that was his 4th offensive rebound. Just 12 points for Nowitzki. As he's on a stretch shooting the ball, 1 for his last 11.
And guess what? If you're the Mavericks, you want him taking the next 6 shots if they're open.
Nowitzki to drive, scoop layup, banks it in. 3-point game. Wade about a block and a half per game in the postseason.
Behind, clearly. Jordan and Kobe, yes. And this is the value of getting into the penalty early in quarters, so that when there are loose ball fouls.
Nowitzki, such a spectacular free throw shooter, one of the best ever. 2 clutch ones there. A 17-4 run. And there it is in the hands of Nowitzki.
But he's got to be patient and just hold it.
Haslam right up on him.
He's going too early.
Drives underneath, layup, he puts it in! Nowitzki makes it a 3-point game. Timeout Miami.
Sometimes even when you're wrong, you're right.
Miller looking. Finds Wade. Wade lost the ball. Goes in the backcourt. Gets it to Miller. Miller puts it up. Air ball. And that's it. The Mavericks have evened the series. What a game and what a series. Obviously so big a key as they turn it over nearly. Stevenson able to come up with it. Good scrap from Stevenson. Sets for three and knocks it down. Dallas shooting well again. They're 3 of 5 from downtown. Turnover. Stevenson sets. Puts up another. Knocks it down again. Deshaun Stevenson 3 for 3 from downtown. And Dallas is up by 12.
Penetration by Barea on target pass as they have the Heat scrambling around, and then in transition, good find again by Barea, running to the three-point line, and the Dallas Mavericks are rolling.
Let's see. Let's watch the whole scenario after the big shot. And there you see Haslam and Deshaun Stevenson. Chandler trying to push Haslam away. Now Chalmers gets into it. Chalmers and Stevenson going. Chalmers coming in and accelerated it. The officials are going to look. There's a good chance Chalmers will be hit with a technical foul for sure, and perhaps face possible suspension.
But it starts with Deshaun Stevenson's left-hand shove of Udonis Haslam.
That's just technical foul stuff. Now right. Chalmers comes in and exasperates the situation, and then Stevenson with a hard shove on Chalmers. Joel Anthony coming in. You see the Heat players off the bench.
But see James Jones? That's why Patrick Ewing got suspended. One step. Are you kidding me? I hate to go back, Mark.
The thing that's disappointing is this is the NBA Finals. I mean, this can't happen.
Hey, the Stevenson Haslam thing, that happens all the time, a push and a shove. But Chalmers, for Chalmers to come running in and getting involved like that, that's, you just have to be smart there. Really put his team in some jeopardy.
Come on, the guy got pushed. You're going to turn around.
Let me tell you something. As players, we made the same point to the league office.
He's had better looks tonight than many times in this series.
Terry for three. Jason Terry, 17 first-half points.
Continuing to be aggressive offensively, pushing the ball in transition. Nobody stops the ball. He makes them pay the price.
And brings it back out. Nowitzki on the pull-up, trying to draw the foul. And able to connect. Nowitzki will try another three. Puts it in. Nowitzki, his first three-pointer.
Responsibility. He cheats the play. Great pass by Brian Cardinal. On point, on target jump shot by Dirk Nowitzki. Well, he's ready to take over this basketball game.
Barea puts it in. J.J. Barea from downtown.
Glad to see Florida. Pick and roll offense gets Eddie House on his heels. Late contest, and J.J. makes him pay the price.
Kidd to Chandler. Chandler brings it back out. Nowitzki on the pull-up. Puts it in. 10-point game with 3:40 to play.
That's the way they should play.
Nowitzki puts it up. Puts it in. Dirk Nowitzki makes it a 10-point game.
But great players are just like death and taxes. Sooner or later, they're going to get you. Dirk, 8 big points in the fourth quarter. Dwindle down the clock, and then outstanding, unstoppable jump shot. That thing is pretty, and the boss man knows it.
Dirk touches at the Kidd. Clock ticking down, 6 to shoot. Here's Kidd, 5 to shoot. To the cutting Dirk down the lane. Yes, there it is! There it is! And the Mavericks are going to win the championship. They lead by 11. The arms up in the air as they come back down the floor defensively. Chalmers is stripped by Terry, saved by Chandler, into the hands of Kidd. He's fouled by Bosch with 18 seconds to go.
Boy, and I'm looking at Dirk. He's just covering his head right now. He is so happy to finally get a championship. Him and Jay Kidd go and hug each other.
To celebrate behind the Dallas bench.
And only fitting Mama, there goes that man. Dirk Nowitzki sealing the deal. The Dallas Mavericks bench realizing that the jewelry is theirs. Well done.
And the Heat will not foul. Sean Marion dribbles it out. And a celebration will begin. The Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions. The first title in franchise history. The emotions of Dirk Nowitzki. What he's always dreamed of. Hoping to have another chance after the bitter loss in 2006. An unlikely playoff run capped off by Dallas upsetting LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and the favored Miami Heat. Meanwhile, you see for the Miami Heat a stunning ending to one of the more compelling seasons in NBA history. A bitter finish to a year that was really championship or failure, according to most people, including the Miami Heat players. And now it's going to be a long, painful summer before they get a chance to respond. As we said, they came together here in the Eastern Conference playoffs, but it all came apart after taking a 2-1 lead in his best-of-7 series. Now, is it only a temporary setback for the Heat or a learning experience and part of the growth of a future champion? We'll have to wait to find out. As Mark Cuban gets to celebrate, I'm sure he'll be glad to talk now. He's been quiet throughout the entire postseason.
You can't help but to feel great about this Dallas Mavericks team. From top to bottom, a true team. Outstanding job. Their resilience, their ability to fight back and to follow the lead of their best player and their leaders. Great, great job by the Dallas Mavericks, Rick Carlisle, Mark Cuban, and the entire organization.
But the pop gun misfired the first time the Vikings had the ball. Dave Osborne fumbled, Jethro Pugh recovered for Dallas, and a valuable gift was given and received. Marshall's punishing play forced Dallas to settle for a field goal and a 3-point lead. When Bob Lee passed to soft-fingered Chuck Howley instead of Dave Osborne. Number 54 Howley charged into field goal range. With barely a minute remaining in the half, Mike Clark drilled a 44-yarder, giving Dallas the advantage. Thanks to Howley's big play, 6-3. And once again, the pop gun was instituted with a misfire. Lee's floater, intended for Bob Grimm, was picked off by Cliff Harris and returned to the Minnesota 13-yard line. From their stallback attack, the strength of the Vikings defense. Just as the Cowboy opponents will try to keep the great tackle Bob Lilly in his place by running straight at him, stallback attack the cat-footed pursuer Alan Page. The middle gaped open, and Dwayne Thomas honey-footed into the cornucopia, as they say. A repeat serves to treat the eye to the grace of a great running back, number 33, Dwayne Thomas. Then he found Bob Hayes lonely in the end zone, and Dallas held a commanding 20-3 hammer over the Vikings. The first was stilled when Cuozzo's pass leaked through the hands of Bob Grimm and into the hands of the Cowboys' Leroy Jordan. And Dallas won this 7th and most important meeting between two superb teams, 20-13.
Then John Brodie made his most costly mistake of the year. In a super slow-motion replay from behind the end zone, we can see that Brodie first faked a handoff to fullback Ken Willard. then retreated and threw a screen pass in Willard's direction. But 6-foot 6-inch defensive end George Andre was in perfect position to intercept. There are many better-known members of the Doomsday defense, but George Andre, the 10-year veteran from Marquette, had made the game's biggest play and perhaps the biggest play of the season for the Cowboys. Calvin Hill vaulted in for the touchdown and the 6 points that turned out to be more than enough to win the NFC title for Dallas. Apparently, Staubach's adjustment was correct, as Thomas danced untouched into the end zone to give Dallas a 14-3 lead. Brody regained the ball, but it took only one play for him to lose it again. Brody's second interception came at the hands of Wiley Leroy Jordan, number 55, who returned to the San Francisco 23. With 19 seconds remaining in the game, Brody was chased out of the pocket and served up his third interception of the day. The theft by Cliff Harris squeezed the last breath out of the 49ers as the Cowboys delighted their fans with a 14-3 victory over San Francisco.
Zonka fumble. Looks like Dallas. Right. And what I don't know whether to use ironic, coincidence, or what it is, but Kick and Zonka fumbled only once in the regular season. Look at it.
And that's 357 times handling the ball between them. Zonka did not fumble at all during the regular season. That's the first time this year he's lost the football.
Greasy forced to scramble. He's down inside the 10-yard line, and Bob Lilly has him. Hill to the right. Touchdown, Allworth.
Fantastic move by Lance Allworth. To keep his feet in bounds, he was well covered by Curtis Johnson, the cornerback on that side. Johnson doesn't think he was in bounds. Let's take a look. Staubach again with good protection. Watch Allworth's feet. Yes, sir, he's got him down, no doubt about it.
Dwayne Thomas, touchdown. 3rd and 4. This is Howley, the linebacker. 30, 20, 15, 12-yard line, Chuck Howley. On 3rd and goal, Staubach. Touchdown, Mike Ditka. Fumble. Dallas has it. I think Larry Cole. Right, number 63, Larry Cole.
Looked just like a muffed exchange from center between Greasy and Bob DeMarco. Greasy tried to pull out before he had the football.
One, and it's Dan Reeves to hold for Mike Clark. He has one field goal to his credit. Fake, here goes Reeves. He has the first down at the 13-yard line. And Dick Mansperger and Bob Griffin and Kurt Mosher and so many others responsible for bringing the Dallas Cowboys within now only 5 seconds of the championship of the National Football League, winner of the Vince Lombardi Trophy, and the man they say is unemotional, Tom Landry, the only coach the Cowboys have ever had. That's the end of the game and the final score. The Dallas Cowboys 24, the Miami Dolphins 3.
My wife Rhonda, at that time my girlfriend Rhonda and I, we were going to go have some Italian dinner. And I was listening to the radio, and, they were debating about who's going to win the game, San Francisco or Dallas, et cetera, et cetera. And so I said, well, I'll just solve this right here and now. And so I called in, I said, we will
win the ball game. And you can put it in 3-inch headlines. We will win the ball game.
Came out to be introduced. Look what happened. You talk about getting ready to play.
I don't think in all my years I've ever seen that, Pat.
I never have.
Well, what they did is they introduced the 49ers, and they didn't run out to the middle of the field. They just stayed there in the end zone. And, you know, the interesting thing, the guy that kind of started all that for the 49ers was Jerry Rice.
Here's Emmitt Smith. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cowboys recapture the lead. It is intense. Steve Young, pass incomplete, is picked off by Thomas Everett. Dallas gets the turnover. The interception and the ball at the 25. He'll be back. Here's Aikman, back to throw it. To Emmitt Smith, he'll walk in. Everybody got back. No flags. Kozar quickly to Harper. Harper's gone. '49ers blitzed again.
Yep, and again, Eric Davis who went for the interception. He tried to jump in front of Harper. It was just like the championship game a year ago. Eric Davis tried to jump in front of it. Harper made the catch. And again, a heck of a throw by Bernie Kosar. About 3 or 4 heck of a throws on this drive by Bernie Kosar.
Again.
He's looking at Harper all the way. Eric Davis tried to jump it. That wasn't a great effort by Eric Davis. Merton Hanks, he overruns it, takes a bad angle. And Alvin Harper gets a touchdown.
Novacek holding. Gonna get there. Murray is good.
Things look like in slow motion. That's the effect of slow motion. I'll tell you, if you're going to do it, it takes 2 big defensive linemen to do it, and they did it well.
And it came off that hair like water off a duck.
Tell you, winning is great, Pat.
Well, as Dan Reeves of the Giants said to us earlier, there is no high like a Sunday afternoon and a victory. And it is indeed a great feeling. Mike Lurvin over for a visit. Jimmy Johnson and Emmitt Smith trying to get through that crowd. That's going to be a tough job. That final score here at Texas Stadium.
41 yards on the attempt by Murray, picked up by the Cowboys before game 3 this year. Novacek holds. Dallas, it's long enough, and the Cowboys lead 3-0. Kelly from the 41. Ooh, a little shovel pass to Thomas, and he fumbles the ball. And a flag is down. It would appear Dallas has it.
Did he?
Unless they're going to call it an incomplete pass.
I'm not sure yet. I have not seen any signal whatsoever. The ball was thrown behind Thurman Thomas. He never had it cleanly.
It's a fumble, or they wouldn't be digging this way.
Bob McElwee is down there in the pile looking for who has it. You're right.
The first turnover goes to Dallas. And remember, Buffalo, guilty of 9 mistakes last year. Their demise. It'll be interesting to see how they react to this one as Thurman Thomas. That had a danger written all over it from the start.
Throws it behind him as he's spinning. Yeah, he does have control of it. Washington 37 is the man with the contact. Woodson 28 with the recovery. And Ken Norton, yes. Dallas ball.
Murray blasts it through. Dallas 6, Buffalo 3. Well, Kelly continues to throw underneath. Thomas hit as he takes the hand off, fumbles the ball, and here comes the Cowboys. It's Thomas Everett with one man to beat Tina, and now he's on his way. Don Beebe, the lone Bills, touchdown, Dallas. A flag is down at the 9-yard line.
But there he is right there. He's going to beat Ken Hull around the block and strip the ball away from Thurman Thomas. Then Washington picks it up again from behind the offense. Great job, Leon Lett. Super strength to beat Ken Hull, and then Washington with the big return. And we said Dallas has a lot of weapons. We just didn't include their defense.
Barnett, who came to the Bills from Atlanta this year. Emmett breaks a tackle. 10, 5, touchdown. Single-handedly, Emmitt Smith, the league's most valuable player this year, goes downfield, defying the defense with 61 yards on that drive to put him over 100 in the game, 102 total.
He breaks the tackle of Jeff Wright, number 91. How many broken tackles did we see Emmitt Smith make on that drive alone, Dick? Just that drive. He broke a tackle by Bruce Smith.
To the fourth quarter we go. The Cowboys, the favorites by a touchdown. Thurman Thomas back in the game. 3rd down and 5. Intercepted. James Washington again. And Washington down at the 34-yard line.
Dick, you could see it coming. You could see it coming. Washington was just sitting back there hoping somebody would throw it his way. Here's Washington. Here's the primary receiver. He's reading Kelly's eyes. From the moment Jim Kelly sets up, he's looking back at Don Beebe. Washington reads it all the way and makes the pick.
Washington with a big game. James, this is a 1-touchdown game if Buffalo stops, a 2-touchdown lead if Dallas succeeds. Smith, touchdown. The interception by James Washington, setting up the Emmitt Smith score on 4th down. Here's Murray with his 3rd field goal attempt, 20 yards. And the Dallas Cowboys lead 30-13.
Newton's holding him.
So that's a long
throw.
He sees it. Newton, that's a 10-yard penalty. Newton, I saw him holding, no flag. Got away with one.
Jimmy has caught on, hasn't he?
Bernie Kosar will get a snap, be able to say at least when he wears the ring, yes, I played in Atlanta in 1994. Congratulations, Dallas. Buffalo, there are no words. First time that Aikman's gone down in the game, sacked by the press.
Same score, Stars power play. Some serious passing. Daryl Sador to Sergei Zubov to Jamie Langenbrunner. Money. 2nd playoff goal this year for Jamie, 4th of his career. We're tied at 2 after regulation. Eddie Belfour blowing up in the overtime. He had 29 saves through the first 3rd overtime. Bill Guerin breaks in. His shot deflects off of Daryl Sador. Trickles on the net. Players crush the goalie.
Knight goes to the front of the net. They try and get it there. Bounces off the leg. Here's Zubov with the shot. He scores!
The Stars bench erupts. Stars players erupt. But was there a player in the crease? Tommy Salo and the Oilers coach Ron Lowe hope so. Check out the replay. Sergei Zubov's shot from the point deflects in off of Joe Nieuwendyke's leg. Nieuwendyke's 5th career playoff game-winning goal. His 3rd goal period in the last 2 games. Dallas wins the game 3-2, win the series 4-0. Unbelievable game. 117 minutes and 34 seconds of action.
Then Fuhr taken down. Hull centers. Here's a shot. Plant. He scores! Derek Plant
with 6:02 to go in the third period. Ties game 6 at 1. Boy, you could see the Blues getting tired, having to run around a bit. You could just sense trouble.
And Plant, only his 6th game in the playoffs, gets his first goal. And the Blues had a number of opportunities here to get it out. They did not do it. They've not gotten it deep, and they did not get it out of their zone. Watch Furzy go down. Al MacInnis is going to collide with him. He knocks Grant down. The puck is going to go behind the net. There's traffic in front. There's Al MacInnis coming back into the picture. The puck is just thrown. Grant can't see the play there. Keene's in front, I believe it is. There's Hull. He said he was going to be dangerous, so he gets the assist on this goal.
Here's Hull. Brett Hull on his backhand. Hits the back of the net, plays it again to Fuhr. The save, they score. Brett Hull sets up the game winner, and the Blues season is over. Brett Hull does the work, and Dallas wins it in overtime.
Lost it. Langenbrunner dumped it into the middle. Ozolinsh kicked it away from Reed, but Nieuwendyk picks it up. Nieuwendyk in. Nieuwendyk center shot. Score! Jamie Langenbrunner!
What a play by Joe Nieuwendyk. Just an incredible play. He fooled everybody except Jamie Langenbrunner. I mean, it looked as if he was going to shoot. His pass had to be perfect, and it was perfect on the tape of Jamie Langenbrunner, and the Stars have a 1-0 lead. Well, you talk about a magical combination. This second line did not miss a beat when Benoit Hogue went down. Jamie Langenbrunner came up and started playing with Joe Nieuwendyk.
What a terrific job by this veteran line. Carbonneau, Keane, and Pat Verbeek. You have to know they had a chance to be a factor in this game, and Mike Keane has given the Dallas Stars a 2-0 lead. A good dump in that Patrick Roy decided not to try to get. 2 Dallas Stars along the wall fighting it out with 3 abs, and you know what? I think that was Mike Keane's stick that jabbed the puck out of the pack.
Chance for 2-on-1. Keane again. Keane scores! Mike Keane!
A 2-on-1 for the Dallas Stars, and Mike Keane has made the Avalanche pay. What a move by Mike Keane. What a move.
The initial save was made by Belfour. The rebound went off the puck. Here comes Roy again. There's going to be no icing here. Shot
could have made this a 3-1 hockey game, but for another terrific save by Eddie Belfour. Then the Stars came down and have started to put the death grip around the throat of the Colorado Avs. Watch this play by Fleury, splitting the D, in on Eddie Belfour. Belfour with the first save, and I'm not sure there was any room for the second chance. Patrick Roy trying to make things happen. He made it happen, but he made it happen the wrong way. He has really come out here, Patrick Roy did in the third period, trying to do way too much. You know he wants to try to jump step and start the offense, but he has been acting like a defenseman back in there. He's out of the net, waiting for a pass behind the net from one of his D-men at times.
10 seconds remaining. A game 7 that has been dominated by the Dallas Stars. They will go to the Stanley Cup Finals at the Big Hole.
Shannon held him off. The pass came out in front and trickled in on skates. A huge goal for the Dallas Stars as Dominic Hasek thought the puck had gone behind the net. Instead, it had gone behind him.
You know, it's almost as if the Dallas Stars have spotted something in Hasek and come out here trying to exploit it, because Daryl Sidoro's already tried to bank one in off of Hasek from behind the net. But look at Lettinen. He was able to gear this thing up on the forehand, and he just launched this little flip shot that had eyes. This puck had to actually get up on end. It looked like there was no room at all. It's a squeeze between Dominic Hasek and the post. We should get a good look at it here from goal cam. Oh, baby, no room at all. Yuri Lettinen, give him great credit for the leg drive. There was the opening. The opening was off the pad. It was about a 5-inch opening that Lettinen was able to spot.
7:17 left to go here in the OT. Schmelik looking on the way in. Drop back shot. It's loose. Eddie Belfour. How did he get that?
And Eddie Belfour, sensational. Watch the left pad on this play. Through traffic, deflected. Whoop. Eddie Belfour was moving up to get it with his hands to the right, and luckily he was able to drag the left pad.
Madonna dropped it back. Vines got it. Vines turning for inside. Shot save. Eddie Belfour. Game saver for the moment.
A little guy playing big. He fought his way by Daryl Sidoro on that play, and if not for a super save by Eddie Belfour, the Sabres had their game 7. Great shift by Barnes. He did so many things right.
Trying to line it up back for Hull. Hull drops it. Madonna. Yuri Lettinen. Brett Hull on this line for the Dallas Stars. Just by Hull. Shot. Yuri Lettinen. Hull. Loose puck. Hull. Shot. Star. The Dallas Stars. Brett Hull. They've won the Stanley Cup. Deep in the heart of Texas. The Stars are shining. The Dallas Stars with 5:09 to go in the third period, for the first time in their franchise history, have won the Stanley Cup, and none other than Brett Hull gets the game-winning goal.
What an amazing finish to an incredible hockey game. The Dallas Stars, Stanley Cup champions. The Dallas Stars, Stanley Cup champions. I didn't think the Dallas Stars would ever generate an in-close chance again against Dominic Hasek in this game. But Brett Hull and Mike Modano seem to both be there banging away at it. And Brett Hull has ended the hockey season. They might even be standing around hugging each other crying right now. Mike Modano, Joe Nieuwendyk, Mike Keane, Brett Hull, all in that tight hug right there.
Keane Carbono has won his 3rd cup. Mike Keane has won his 3rd cup with 3 different teams. Chambers, Lidster, Nieuwendyk, Strudlin, Zubov, and Ludwig all win their 2nd cups. Dominic Hasek and the Buffalo Sabres looking up and watching the replay of this.
Here's how it ended. Brett Hull was alone, but he couldn't get it the first time. Mike Modano came in to help. Brett Hull had the rebound staring right at him, and he was able to bang it home. A pretty good play by Holzinger to save it the first time, but Holzinger skated through. Jay McKee couldn't get there in time.
White is inside Grimm. Foreman to Miller, who fumbled, and I think Dallas has recovered. Let's see.
Harvey Martin fell on it. Harvey Martin.
Robert Miller on what appeared to be an unsure handoff. Take another look.
Let's take a look at it and see where the ball comes loose. The handoff is made there. He just lost his. Poor exchange some way or another. I don't believe he ever had possession. There's Martin 79 coming down on it.
In motion is Drew Pearson. One fake by Staubach. And deep down the left side is Golden. Richards touchdown Dallas.
All of a sudden, what about it, Ben? Reaching down in the bag. Faked a little quick screen that time. Golden Richards just took off.
The ball just inside the 45. Foreman is gobbled up, and what a hit, a fumble. and Big Jones had racked him. The Cowboys seem to think that they have recovered, and now it is made official. What a hit by Jones.
Took the good, strong inside rush that time. Beat Ranieri, I suppose. Let me take a look at it and see. Behind the quarterback, let's take a look. Look at it. Oh, brother. Yes, sir. Robert Miller had to block on him that time. It wasn't Yeri beat at all. Just a good, solid inside rush that time. Gambled and gambled right.
Mark Washington and Aaron Kyle are the two men to get down. Look out. Danny White is running to the 35, 30, out of bounds, and it is first down Dallas. As Danny White runs for the first down out of punt formation. Jay Saldy along with Dupre now. Two tight ends are in there. Pearson on a wing left. And it'll be Robert Newhouse. And Newhouse goes barreling across. And the Cowboys have done the one thing that Minnesota feared. They have gotten out in front, and it seems almost impossible that Minnesota can come back. With Rafferty and Donovan looking for a St. Patrick's Day parade, open up the hole.
From behind, we'll see the big blocks there. Pat Donovan and Rafferty. Probably the two best linemen on the Dallas team. Look at the determination of Newhouse. He wants in that colored grass there, brother.
His longest 52 yards. And the kid from Guadalajara kicks it through. So the Cowboys do not walk away empty-handed with 3 seconds to go in the half. He punted 83 times. High snap, but he got it away. And he hangs it. Moore at his own 49, belted, and it is recovered by Jay Saldy. And the guy who hit him, one of the most hellacious hits of the year, Thomas Henderson.
What a shot he gave him that time.
Jay Saldy got the ball for a moment. I thought he had Manfred Moore's head.
Saldy's so active on those kicking teams. You remember in New York when he picked up one and ran it for a touchdown. Look at the shot by Tom Henderson. As I say, a big play man. D.D. Lewis on the spot, but Jay Saldy beats him good.
Staubach again from the shotgun. Inside handoff to Dorsett. He's following Scott, and he goes in for a touchdown. Inside handoff to Tony Dorsett. And away go the Cowboys.
Dorsett can turn it on, though, can he? Beautiful blocking that time for the Dallas Cowboy offensive line. Herbert Scott out there in front of it. Just the way you draw it up.
Out to the left side, and it is picked off by Thomas Henderson. He took it away from Sammy Johnson, and another turnover. Although that is the first interception, Thomas Henderson, who hit Manfred Moore and caused the fumble that led to a touchdown, now comes up with the interception.
The big playmaker for the Dallas Cowboys, Tom Henderson. Just an excellent athlete, as has been pointed out so many, many times.
With 13 seconds left, Ralph Neely just came out, got bear hugs from his teammates. He will play yet another game in the Super Bowl as the Cowboys let the time run out. The Dallas Cowboys, Tom Landry and company, have done what just about everybody figured they would do. They beat the Vikings 23-6. And to a gallant Minnesota ball club, had they not done what they had done all year, they might have been a lot closer. But of course, the 4 turnovers really killed them to such a strong machine as Dallas. We'll have locker room reports, so don't go away. Even though the final paragraph of the game story has been written, there are sidebars and notes to come.
And Dallas puts in the extra defensive backs, and here goes Morton. Down goes Morton. Intercepted by Dallas, a pass that should not have been thrown. The Cowboys have it. Randy Hughes on the interception.
And Charlie Waters blitzed. The safety blitz got Craig Morton that time. Watch number 41 come into the pocket as the safety blitz comes from Dallas. There's Craig setting up. Remember, he doesn't move a lot in there. There's Waters.
And Randy White. And Randy Hughes with the Dallas interception. Watch it.
Big pressure from tall people. And a great effort by the safety man, Charlie Waters.
Right now they need inches for a first down. Dorsett has the touchdown. He never went down. Tony Dorsett. puts the Cowboys on the board.
That is only the 6th touchdown rushing against the Denver defense this year, and it came after a turnover, the INT. Here it is, and I'm telling you, for 190-something pounds, he's a mean motor scooter, I'll tell you that.
Greg Morton, drafted by the Cowboys, did a stint with the Giants, and just got socked. Picked off by Aaron Kyle. And Aaron Kyle dances down to the 40, to the 35, inside the 35, and Dallas has another break. Ed Jones on the rush. The snap bounces. Herrera did well to get it airborne, and he hits it. A 35-yard field goal by a friend Herrera. We'll rub it out. Herrera hits it. 43 yards away, a friend Herrera makes it 13-0, Dallas. Dallas 13, Denver nothing. Morton is going to throw. And going deep for Haven Moses. Picked off by Benny Barnes. At the 40, the 3rd Dallas interception. It looked like Moses had him beat. Danny White is number 11, the Dallas punter. Schultz and Upchurch back for Denver. Line driver that ought to give somebody a pretty good chance. Bounces off a Denver player. Dallas has it. Bruce Huther.
It went off the helmet of the Denver player, Johnny Schultz. He probably doesn't know that it even happened.
Bruce Huther made the recovery, number 57. Dallas leads Denver 13-0. That's before the half, that time remaining. Morton back to throw, and Morton throws. Jack Dalvin loses it. Dallas has it. It's Randy Hughes. He's to the 30. Out of bounds goes Randy Hughes. The ball, as Tommy said a minute ago, is sometimes very difficult to hold on to.
And Craig really throws this, gets great protection. The twist is on by Dallas, and they pick it up. He hums this one. Dalvin is a super little receiver, and he took 2.5 steps with it, and Waters got him, and look at the ball bounce up for Randy Hughes. Things are big in Texas.
Rob Lytle and Lonnie Perrin. This is Riley Odoms. He lost the football, and Dallas, Randy Hughes has it right back. Randy Hughes on the recovery after Riley Odoms had it knocked loose.
Good pass by Craig Martin. Good catch by Odoms, the top receiver for them. And by the way, I think the AFC's top receiver for the last 4 or 5 years. The ball was not put away, and Odoms was.
Morton. Intercepted, number 4. This is Mark Washington. And down the sideline goes Washington with 6 seconds left to play. And some of the folks who aren't playing went down.
Craig Morton almost had too much time to look around. He'd like to throw it now, but he moves and shifts left. Now gets good time. Now he throws over, and it's all zone. And all Mark Washington was doing was staying in the short zone. The ball was thrown right to him.
Going deep. Oh, what a catch! And he dropped it. It is a touchdown. Butch Johnson. What an effort. A 45-yard touchdown shot from Staubach to Butch Johnson. Look at this one.
The ball is thrown beyond Butch Johnson. A big rush by Denver up the middle. Watch this catch. He only has to have possession over the goal line. He's got it.
A beauty.
He got it. He rolled over the numbers.
That ranks right up there with the ones that Lynn Swan made 2 years ago. What an effort by a super athlete. In fact, 2 of them. With Norris Weiss, the trigger man. Too tall Jones, and down goes the football. Dallas has it, or had it again. It is the Dallas Cowboys football. Aaron Kyle has it and leaves. Harvey Martin caused the whole thing.
Let's see where Harvey comes from. Pat said they needed some help from Maurer. The back is swinging out, though. It's strictly Maurer and Martin. Now it's Martin. Ooh.
Turnover number 8. For the Denver Broncos, there's the ball, and the Denver Dream is starting to diminish just a little bit. 7 minutes, 11 seconds left to play. Dallas leads by 10. Option pass, deep for Golden Richards, touchdown Dallas. Steve Foley wasn't ready. Newhouse to Golden Richards, 30-yard touchdown pass.
The great thing about the play is it's run to the left. Newhouse gets outside, gets good blocking by Scott. The ball is thrown high, but it's thrown well. It's a good time to call it. It's excellent execution. Here it is again.
If your quarterback is hurt, let your fullback throw.
Ironical.
I'd like to thank two guys who've done super jobs all year long, as a matter of fact. Our statistician, Jim Krauser, and our spotter, Lance Barrow. Thank you. I don't say that the Cowboys were sure that they were going to win, but before the game started, a Cowboy official, who I won't mention, gave me tickets to their victory party. Does that sound confident?
Yeah, it sounds like they have a chance to win it, doesn't it?
That's Tex Schramm with Landry, the president of the Cowboys, and there he goes. Dallas has defeated Denver in Super Bowl number 12. Dallas 27, Denver 10.
Darryl Johnson setting things up. Again, he's a very key part of this. Saxon doesn't get it all. Fumble, and Darryl Johnson comes up with the ball in the air and gets the recovery for the Cowboys. It was a short kick by Saxon.
You know, Jimmy Johnson always says there's 3 areas. There's offense, defense, and the kicking game. And he says the area that we're going to win is the kicking game. And it starts right here. There's a heck of a hit. The ball bounces out. There's Darryl Johnston to get it. The guy that made the hit was Dixon Edwards. Watch him, 58. Boom, he gets in there, hits right on the ball. The ball comes out.
Dallas 3, San Francisco nothing. 49ers give the ball to Waters. Waters, scramble, fumble. And the Cowboys have it. Kevin Smith came up with the ball. Flag on the play still. A flag on the play. He might have been down. They might say he was down. Let's see. Jerry Markwright.
I don't think so, Pat. Ricky Waters ran off the field to the 49ers sideline shaking his head, and if he thought that he was going to be able to keep the ball, I think he would have stayed there. But they're going to start off here in the left side. Good block by Wallace. Good lead block by Tom Rathman.
Of the recovering team.
Now the fumble comes out. Now it's Cowboys ball, and the penalty was on a block after the fumble recovery.
Run with Smith. Good call here.
That's a better call.
Darryl Johnston with a good block in front. Smith with the touchdown. And the Cowboys take the lead.
And that's what Emmitt Smith said yesterday that he wants to do. He said he thinks he usually runs between the tackles, but he thinks against this 49er team, he can bounce it out. He's going to start to the inside and the left. There's Darryl Johnston again with a good lead block. And again, Johnston makes the block that makes the touchdown for Emmitt Smith so easy. Now, you can see from the sidelines and you feel when you're in there.
There was a safety blitz. Again, this is Johnston in the end zone. Flag on the play. Way on the outside. That was funny looking from the beginning.
I know, because half the players stopped playing. And if the whistle didn't blow, then that's going to be a good play and a touchdown.
Offside, defense, penalty is declined.
Touchdown.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I think they jumped off sides, thought the play was over. No whistle blew. The play wasn't over. Johnston just ran right into the end zone.
Season tickets and have had forever. Aikman to throw. Quickly to Smith, who's wide open. 10, touchdown. Good block by Urban to set it up.
He is a guy that is a young player now, and as he gets experience, he's going to be a real force.
Young to throw, under pressure. Up the middle, picked off by Norton. Norton still on his feet. He's got blockers. And down he goes. At the 45. Brent Jones, the intended receiver. That's the third San Francisco turnover.
I tell you, there's no way anyone's going to get that ball from Ken Norton. He's pushing guys away. You can give him a high five. You can shake his hand. But that could be the interception. That could be the play that put the 49ers away. He steps right in front of Brent Jones. Looked like Steve Young didn't see him at all because he threw it right to him.
1st and 10, Dallas. Smith and Johnston behind Aikman. Aikman quickly. The pass to Harper. Harper off to the races. They're going to run him down, however. At about the 9-yard line, Dana Hall.
That was a heck of a call. That was a heck of a throw by Troy Aikman. Everyone had to do it. Someone had to call it, but the other guys had to make it go. Watch Alvin Harper. He's out here. He's going to come up, then he's going to come to the inside on a slant. The ball is right there, thrown perfectly. Don Griffin, who was covering him, fell down, and then Harper was off to the races.
Aikman to throw. Kelvin Martin, touchdown. That was close. That last little lunge got him in.
Good pass protection. Troy Aikman has good time. He can step up and throw that and put everything on it to Kelvin Martin. And like you said, right there, that last little lunge, there's a point where you get in a game that you realize that your season is over, and there's a point in a game that you realize you're going to the Super Bowl, and those are extremes of emotion.
Pass is picked off by Washington. And Dallas will take over. Sherrard was the intended receiver. We have 2 minutes left at Candlestick, and the Cowboys are up by 10. That's the 4th San Francisco turnover.
But doggone it, you've got to get to the Super Bowl, too, and they did that.
Ball goes out of bounds with no time left on the clock, and the Cowboys advance to the Super Bowl. They'll face the Buffalo Bills, who also came back from being way down. They did it this year. Did Buffalo. Dallas, well, they've achieved remarkable things.
And our congratulations to both teams, to the Cowboys for winning the championship here, for the Buffalo Bills for winning the AFC championship.
I don't mean to put a damper on it, but no. But you understand, we do have one game left to play. Hey, fantastic. Every single one of you. I mean, I'm not just talking about these last 60 minutes. I'm talking about the quarterback schools, the mini camp, the off-season, the training camp, down in Austin when it was hot and you were tired, the whole bit. Everybody, you did one hell of a job. And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
For the first time, we see Kenneth Davis, number 23 in the backfield for Thurman Thomas.
Blitz.
The throw intercepted. James Washington. Washington to the fumbles, but out of bounds to Dallas at the 44-yard line. Washington, who played at UCLA, this was his home field in college. First down is Derek Gainer, a former Raider, replaces Johnston at fullback. Aikman. Novacek touchdown.
Boy, Dick, if you're going to hold the tight end up on some plays, you got to hold him up on every play. He jumps inside Patton, and you can see there's zone coverage here by Buffalo. Nice little out move by Novacek. Excitable out there, Dick.
Rob Awald working on Cathcart, and a fumble caught by Jimmy Jones. A touchdown, Dallas.
Haley got him, Dick.
And Jimmy Jones, recruited by Jimmy Johnson at Miami, picks up the pumpkin and has one of those glorious moments for a lineman, and the touchdown comes in the Super Bowl. So they're looking not for a run necessarily here. And Thomas back in the game. And it is a pass. Intercepted. They won't even get the field goal. Thomas Everett with the pick. Kelly with his second pass intercepted. Aikman, touchdown, Michael Irvin. Reich starts at the 20, 2 for 3 in his first series, replacing the injured Jim Kelly. Thurman Thomas. Drawing the crowd of Cowboys and fumbles. Dallas at the 19. Another turnover, the 4th for the Cowboys. They swarmed to the ball so incredibly. This speed burning defense, #1 in the NFL. No one made the Pro Bowl, but look at how they attack the ball carrier from all angles.
Jones, I see Lett, 78, I believe, is the one who strips the ball away. Thurman Thomas is trying to make a big play here, Dick. See if you can see the arm of Leon Lett come in there. There it is, strips the ball away. Who makes the recovery? It looks like
team recovery.
Yes. They give it to Jimmy Jones, number 97, but somewhat there, yeah, he does pull it in.
So Jones has had a big day. A touchdown earlier on the fumble by Kelly, and now he gathers in the fumble forced by teammate Leon Lett. Officially the 18-yard line, the spot. Aikman to Irvin again. Touchdown. The Bills have all 3 of their timeouts left in this half, as Wright going deep for Beebe, intercepted by Larry Brown. The 5th turnover. Brown, who grew up in Los Angeles, went to junior college a couple of years here before migrating to Texas, where he played for TCU, takes it away from Beebe.
This is excellent coverage. Beebe with great speed, but Brown realizes what's going on. The contact is allowed, and he's there to make the pick. And
You can't hit him any closer to center than Elliott has today. No nerves in that rookie. 2 away. And he'll go behind 2-A, but it's Aikman with the ball, and he's going deep. Harper wide open, touchdown! His first catch of the day, Alvin Harper from Tennessee. They used to call him Friday Light, because he only made his big catches in Friday practice, but after San Francisco and now today, they'll call him what he wants to be called, Highlight.
And when this offense functions, Buffalo's offense functions, they'll have 6 and 7 guys catching passes.
2nd and 10. Intercepted by Thomas Everett. Everett denied a touchdown at the 7 by Kenneth Davis. His 2nd interception. The Cowboys go to work again.
Well,
3rd and goal from the 10, and a draw to Smith. And he's in. What a run. Oh, my.
and Ditka likes it. What kind of a guy is this, right?
Reich. Still free. That's Norton. Who else? Give him a touchdown. He deserves it. Ken Norton. The 3rd time in this game, the Cowboys have scored 2 touchdowns in seconds.
I do hope Jerry Jones has one of those cheap sport coats on. He's known to wear a very expensive sport coat. I think it's going to get wet.
The Tasker, and he fumbles. Not another. Even the hardiest Dallas fan. Not another against Buffalo. Who's got this one? Tasker running in the open field at the 44. Has it stripped away. No signal yet. The Cantac perhaps looking at that one with his heart.
First down.
There you got it.
Marv Levy grew up in Chicago as a Joe Louis fan, so he enjoyed wins, and a Chicago Cubs fan, so he knew how to take the losses.
Well, you see the hit from behind. It was by Leon Lett. Strips the ball away. And the big cat with the big arm on Tasker. And the ball back in the hands of Dallas. Do we see Berline? Is Aikman done for the day? But there's Emmett messing up Jimmy Johnson's hair. You can only do that when you win the World Championship.
Right? No, I don't think that even works in the playoffs. That's a one-time only.
That's
right there. 20 seconds to go, and Reich goes down. Leon Lett, who'll have a lot to talk about on the way home. 17 seconds. So the son of an ice cream supervisor wins the Super Bowl, and it'll be vanilla tonight on the house.
And lots of it. What a performance by this young Dallas Cowboy football team.
They go back to big day as Super Bowl champions. Dallas 52, Buffalo 17.
You're protecting me now.
The first coach to win the National Collegiate Championship title and the Super Bowl. Jimmy Johnson, age 49.